Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission are now engaged in a legal dispute that is getting closer and closer to reaching a definitive stage. The trial is scheduled to take place on April 23rd, 2024, and it will end one of the legal battles that has been going on for the longest amount of time in the industry. Additionally, it will most likely have a significant impact on the entire field. The most recent update regarding Ripple VCSC, the commission was able to score a minor victory on February 6th, just as both sides were getting set to enter the crucial phase of the investigation into the lawsuit. In a document submitted to the court, Judge Sarah Netburn issued a ruling that was favorable to the agency and ordered Ripple to provide significant financial information for the years 2022 and 2023. To refresh your memory, Ripple had previously challenged the request made by the SEC. The corporation maintained that the particulars of its financial situation were irrelevant to the dispute at hand. Following a string of significant failures, the most recent ruling represents the agency's first chance at a favorable conclusion in a long amount of time. The conclusion that sales of XRP on the secondary markets do not constitute an offer of investment contracts was reached by Judge Annalisa Torres during the summer of last year, 2012. The announcement had an immediate impact on the price of the asset, which nearly doubled in a matter of hours after it was released. There have been other events concerning Ripple that have taken place over the previous several days. Media reports indicate that Medico, a firm that Ripple acquired, experienced the departure of its chief executive officer and chief product officer without causing a great deal of commotion in the surrounding area. Although people are already thinking that the transaction that took place between the two corporations has resulted in the requirement for a leadership change. However, on the bright side, Oliver Segovia, senior director and head of product marketing at Ripple, recently hinted that the company is getting ready to launch its payment service in the United States. This is a positive development. In the meantime, if you are curious about what the experts think will happen to the price of XRP in the future, you are welcome to watch our most current film on the subject, which can be found here. Pro-XRP attorney Bill Morgan expressed concerns about the cryptocurrency's poor market performance. Morgan describes the XRP price's 90-day price lag behind its rivals as unnatural, which raises questions about the cryptocurrency's future course. In the meantime, given this context, analysts and investors are wondering if the cryptocurrency could soon experience a comeback that would drive its price to unprecedented levels. The cryptocurrency community has been agitated by Bill Morgan's analysis of XRP's performance, which has highlighted the coin's recent underperformance. Morgan pointed to a graphic that a member of the X platform had provided, noting that the cryptocurrency was ranked second to last and had dropped 17.8 over the previous 90 days. Nonetheless, the users remarked, "This says it all, perfectly captures the feeling over XRP's dismal performing." For those who are interested in the cryptocurrency sector, optimism does, however, appear to be on the horizon. There appears to be an increase of optimism for XRP's future as Crypto Rover is reiterating predictions of a possible breakout following years of stagnation. Furthermore, this confidence aligns with a recent spike in the cryptocurrency's price, indicating a fresh interest from investors amid a larger market recovery. Analysts as whale activity are still upbeat, according to Whaler data. Observers' attention has been drawn to recent whale behavior in the cryptocurrency market, which is fueling confidence. The purchase of 200 million XRP by an unidentified whale from Binance, which is estimated to be worth 106 million, has increased market speculation and given investors new hope. The action suggests that big investors have gained confidence again, which might portend a bullish trend for cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, the relative strength index for XRP was close to 50, indicating that the cryptocurrency was in a neutral state. XRP's open interest increased 7.5 to $642.91 million as per CoinList data, indicating an optimistic mood in the market. A federal judge ruled in the SEC complaint against an unregistered securities, offering that Ripple had to provide its financial records and details of XRP sales. The SEC was able to get Judge Sarah Netburn to compel Ripple to make available its financial data for 2022 and 23. The purpose of this ruling is to shed light on Ripple's financial transactions and how its institutional XRP sales and post-complaint contracts affected the verdict. The court currently believes that there is no justification for delaying the investigation any longer by suppressing information that might be pertinent to the remedy stage net burn that was stated in response to the lawsuit filed by the SEC to LA Ripple's concerns about a mini trial is evidence that these modifications have occurred with its integration into global central banks and CBDCs. I believe that a more reasonable and practical estimate for XRP would be somewhere around currency. But some people could argue that $58,000 per XRP is too high. Though initially skeptical, eminent Wall Street and Wells Fargo financial professionals, analysts, and veterans have changed their minds about virtual reality as the discourse about its possibilities has gained momentum. The central bank's use of XRP in digital currency settlements is starting to validate its high value. This line of reasoning is supported by the fact that Ripple and XRP were developed primarily to facilitate CBD settlement. Notable among these changes is the U.S. administration's attitude. Previously, there was debate over whether XRP should be regarded as a security or a legitimate digital asset, which led to legal disputes. However, this opinion has since changed, and the U.S. is now attempting to integrate XRP as a legitimate digital asset into government operations. The U.S. government it is generally anticipated that the U.S. government will begin accepting XRP as payment for services within the nation before the recent confirmations from prominent lawmakers. This was seen as an unlikely scenario. Since XRP was first proposed, very little time has gone and the rate of progress has been astounding, influencing us. The film is introduced by a congressman who has long supported the establishment of the CBDC based on the XRP ledger, claiming that this action will fulfill all of the nation's goals. The nations who plan to create a global central bank for the development of direct deposit take advantage of both Ripple and the XRP ledger. Because Ripple already has ties to the financial systems and governments of the Bryce Nation, it has a tremendous deal of potential to help increase global banking. The fact that the Forbes article indicating that XRP would reach $58,000 has been withdrawn, resulting in additional conjecture over its value. Ripple must submit documents relevant to its contracts as well as the proceeds from institutional XRP sales. The court stressed the importance of these documents in determining appropriate injunctions for civil fines. Based on net burn, since the SEC has properly shown that this information could assist the court in developing its remedy in 2020, Ripple is required to respond to the interrogatory. The CSC accused Ripple Labs of conducting an unregistered securities offering worth $1.03 billion, which sparked a larger legal dispute of which the directive is a part. Despite Ripple's contentions that the CC's request was untimely and irrelevant, the court has set a deadline of February 12 for discovery regarding the potential remedies in the case. Judging Elisa Tuss's July 2023 ruling was one of several in the dispute. She concluded that institutional sales of XRP by Ripple were a securities offering while programmatic sales were not. Because of recent actions taken by the U.S. Congress, the public's opinion of XRP has drastically shifted. Some senators have suggested that XRP is better classified as an asset than a security. This categorization has resulted in a significant modification to the legal position of XRP.